We are going to start in English. Steve, just your first impression of the game.
I think we had I thought we had a solid first period and maybe lacked a bit of, we weren't as opportunistic as we would have liked to have been. I thought we could have maybe pushed our lead to 2 or 3, but that's hockey. And I thought they had a strong start to the second period, which we expected. But overall, I thought we did enough to win this hockey game.
Craig Eagles from Neutral Zone. What was the explanation on the disallowed goal? Was it dead in the head, the whistle? And what did you guys see from that play?
Well, I mean, they thought that our player fell on his own and propelled the puck into the net with his hand. You know what? Hey, that's interpretation in the playoffs. I thought he was hauled down, but you know what? That's life. We move on. I thought we had a very good game, and we'll be ready for tomorrow.
They came out gangbusters in the first period. You really responded, weathered the storm. Maybe just discuss the resiliency and of your group and the message heading into game 2 here, which is a pivotal game going back home.
For sure. It's, you know what, we can't feel sorry for ourselves, and I don't think we should tonight. I thought we were the better team that carried the play for, aside from that first maybe 7 or 8 minutes in the second period where, you know, they came at us hard after scoring their first goal. You know what? I thought for 50 minutes we were the better team. We made some mistakes that ended up in the back of our net. But you know what? Giving up 22 shots on the road. And I thought we were physical. We were engaged. And you know what? If we replicate that game, we're going to win a lot more games than we're going to lose in this series.
Everyone talks about your highly touted power play, but your penalty kill came up big at critical times to keep you in that. Just talk maybe and discuss that group and really your top players also kill penalties, which is a big factor.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? It's we kill by committee, and it's a group effort, and the way that we're engaged and our aggressiveness and the way that we're connected, I think helps us on the PK.
Your D zone coverage, it collapsed a couple times, especially late. Is that something that you're going to correct moving forward?
Well, I think they came at us hard, and it's really important for us that I think we can do a better job on the walls, getting pucks out with speed, to be engaged into the neutral zone with speed, and that's one thing that we'll look at for sure to be better tomorrow night. But you know what? Their goalie made some big saves, and we had a lot of rebounds that we couldn't capitalize on, and that's hockey.
Other question in English? En français, Steve, peut-être nous résumer le match pour toi?
Oui, mais regarde, je pense qu'on a connu une très bonne première période. Un bon match dans l'ensemble, mis à part les 7-8 premières minutes en deuxième période où ils ont marqué un avantage numérique, puis ils ont marqué un deuxième but rapidement. Je pense qu'on a manqué d'opportunisme en première période. Ça aurait pu être 2-3-0. Ça fait partie du hockey. Puis en bout de ligne, après 2 périodes, on avait une chance de gagner un match sur la route. Puis pour moi, si on réplique cet effort-là, et on va gagner plus de matchs qu'on va perdre dans cette série-là.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez aimé et moins aimé de votre équipe ce soir?
Ben, j'ai adoré notre physicalité. J'ai adoré. On a mis leur défenseur sous pression qui a causé des revirements. On se doit de continuer dans cette veine-là. Je pense qu'on a vu ce soir qu'on n'a eu aucun complexe. Pour moi, on était la meilleure équipe sur la patinoire. Puis ils ont capitalisé sur leur chance. On n'a pas capitalisé. Pour moi, c'est la différence dans le match.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites de différent demain soir?
Regarde, on doit répliquer cet effort-là. Pour moi, là, on a fait beaucoup de bonnes choses. Nos joueurs ont fait beaucoup de bonnes choses. Ils ont marqué sur un entrée de zone, ils ont marqué sur une couverture en défensive qu'on a fait des erreurs qui se sont trouvées dans notre filet. Mais mis à part ça, j'ai trouvé qu'on a joué un solide match. On a donné 22 tirs. On n'a pas donné grand-chose. Regarde, pour moi, là, on doit juste répliquer cet effort-là demain, puis on est confiant qu'on va retourner à la maison 1-1.
On va à la distance avec Denis. Denis, c'est à toi.
Oui, Steve, peut-être nous parler, justement, on a entendu là, tes impressions générales du match jusqu'à maintenant. Demain, même match. Est-ce que vous avez l'impression, vous avez dit vouloir répéter l'effort, qu'est-ce qui peut changer la dynamique selon vous là, pour aller chercher justement ce match-là?
Regarde, leur gardien a fait des bons arrêts. Pour moi, on a manqué d'opportunisme. les erreurs qu'on a faites se sont trouvées dans le filet. J'aime ce qu'on a fait. Est-ce qu'il y a des choses qu'on peut faire de mieux? Absolument. Mais j'ai aimé l'effort, j'ai aimé l'engagement de nos joueurs. On a eu beaucoup de chance autour du filet que ça n'a pas viré pour nous. Puis il faut rendre crédit à leur gardien, il a été très bon. Pour moi, là, c'est important. On ne s'apitoiera pas sur notre sort, puis on va être prêt pour demain.
Dernière question pour Steve.
Oui, peut-être une dernière question. On vous voit jouer encore avec 4 trios, ce qui est moins le cas du côté des Wildcats de Moncton. Espérez-vous que ça soit un avantage pour vous d'ici la fin de la série?
Oui, c'est sûr. Puis pour moi, là, notre 4e trio nous a donné des très bonnes présences. Ils ont apporté l'énergie. Ils ont eu les chances de marquer. Puis regarde, ils ont généré 1 ou 2 avantages numériques, si je ne me trompe pas, là, par leur échec avant. Ils apportent d'énergie. Puis je pense qu'à la longue, là, c'est là qu'on veut se servir de nos 4 trios pour nous aider à avoir de l'énergie. Merci beaucoup. Yes.
Bill zone on. We're going to start in English. Craig?
Craig Eagles from Neutral Zone. Maybe just discuss, you've had a great season, obviously heading into the Final Four here, the semifinals. What more do you have to bring for a team perspective and also the draft and looking forward, helping this team potentially get into the finals?
For me, it's just doing the same stuff I did during the regular season. Keep playing hard, being the leader on and off the ice, leading the way by the way I work, by the way, I compete. And, for us, it's when we compete, when we do the little things, the little details, that we're a good team, and that's what we're trying to do as a whole.
Not a lot of time and space out there. How do you create time and space moving into game 2? Obviously, power play goal, big momentum shift there, but as a top elite top 6 forward in this league, and especially against Moncton, how do you create that time and space for yourself and your line mates?
I'd say it starts with playing fast. I think we're a pretty fast team, and when we support each other, we move our feet, make some quick plays. That's when we have success. And we saw today whenever we were skating outside their Ds and bringing it to the net, they had trouble defending us. So we got to do the same thing moving forward.
They came out and hit you in the first 3 or 4 or 5 minutes in the first period. You responded. How did you think the group handled the physicality tonight?
I think we were ready for it. All season long, we've been a pretty physical team. We compete a lot, so we expected it. And as a whole, I think we responded as well. And we're going to keep doing that all series long because we know they don't like it.
Bill, en français, tes premières impressions après le match?
Je pense qu'on a quand même joué un bon match. Je dirais quelques erreurs défensives ont fait en sorte qu'on a perdu le match, mais en général, je pense comme j'ai dit, on jouait vite, on jouait physique. Leur gardien a été bon. Mais quelques erreurs ont fait la différence ce soir.
Bill, qu'est-ce que vous faites de pareil et qu'est-ce que vous faites différent demain soir?
Je dirais la façon qu'on compétitionne. Je pense qu'on a bien compétitionné aujourd'hui. On a été disciplinés. Je dirais qu'on jouait vite, comme je répète, mais je pense que c'est ça qui fait vraiment notre succès. Puis c'est important de garder la même recette.
Autre question pour Bill? Merci, Bill. Oh, yeah, okay.
The draft, obviously lots of attention heading into the draft. What aspects are you working on and have you been working on all season long to get to this point? And how excited are you looking ahead, obviously trying to help the team, but the NHL draft year, and how have you handled that pressure?
I'd say for me, it's been just being consistent all year long, trying to be the best version of myself every game, trying to always bring that compete aspect. And honestly, I'm just focused on the team. I feel like the further we go as a team, the more it's going to help me. So I'm really focused on that, helping my team to win and be a difference maker.
Guys, we'll keep the question related to the game, please. All right. Merci, Bill. Bushman, we're going to start in English. Okay.
Big goal, obviously, to get things going. What do you have to do? Your line, especially your line, and specialty teams. What do you have to get going and improve on heading into game 2?
I think we just got to be hard on the forecheck. Continuing to put pucks on net. Playing fast, being in front of their Ds. I think that's what brings us success on this line, and I think that's what has success during the series.
A couple breakdowns defensively from your group, especially collapsing at times, especially in the third period. Is that something that on the smaller ice are you really focused on at home? How does the game plan change heading into game 2?
I don't think it changes. I think we played a really good game. Obviously, a couple errors on the defensive end, but I think tomorrow, we'll do some video or look back at the clips and improve on that.
Were you surprised at their physicality?
No, not really, honestly. We've played a team like Gatineau who plays really physical. So I don't think, we were surprised. Obviously we knew that they were going to come out, playing really physical and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Other question in English? En français?
Oui, Samuel, c'était quoi le point tournant du match, d'après toi?
Je pense que leur but en troisième période, c'est vraiment shifter la game. C'était un but important pour eux autres. Puis je pense que l'erreur qu'elle nous a faite, ça a coûté un peu la game. Je pense que pour demain, on joue comme on a joué aujourd'hui, puis on va être correct.
C'est ce que j'allais dire. Est-ce que vous sortez de la même façon demain ou vous faites quelque chose de différent?
Ouais, moi, je pense qu'on devrait sortir comme on a joué aujourd'hui. On a très bien joué, puis ouais.
Merci.
Yeah, is there 3 people at a time? There should be 3 people at a time. There should be a table. We shouldn't be here until they're done. You let her know you didn't answer your phone. It should be done the right way here. Can we have 3 people at the table? Then they can have their questions.
Oh, now you're going to get it.
Yeah. Can we have 3 people here? Yeah. Let's bring 3 people. That's how we always do it. Yeah. Come on, I'll get 2 more chairs. We'll put 3 people here.
I like your thinking.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, bring the big ones. Put the big ones. I'll go in the middle.
Big chairs for the big boys.
They're the big boys. That's much better.
Maybe you can stand up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Sit there. That's good. Not that I have to need the height to give up the 6'5" and 5'10" and 6 foot. Now they're really going to make me. Anyways, good to see you guys. I got Gabe with me on the left, Caleb on the right here.
We're going to start in English. First thought of the game, Coach?
Pardon me?
First thought after this game?
Oh, first thoughts. Big win. Yeah, it's obviously the Final Four. It's a big game for both teams, and probably didn't have the start that we wanted. I thought Russo played very well in the first for us, kept us around. I thought we had a good start to the second. Key here, obviously, you try to find a way to get the lead. We come back, got the lead. It was unfortunate. We almost had a double lead there, but I thought it had good moments. And then it's back and forth after that. Big chances for both teams. And I thought, big third for us. Big goal to put us up. Our special teams was pretty good tonight. Got a power play, and our kill was pretty good to the end one. And then find a way to put an empty netter. I love empty net goals when we scored them, so that was a big goal for us. And now get ready for game number 2.
The biggest takeaway is maybe you always talk about starting on time. Do you think it was nerves? You came out hitting everything, and then there was a dip in that intensity? Is it nerves, do you think, heading into the semifinals?
I mean, I think their first probably 9 minutes, we got the puck deep. You know, it was a back and forth. Both teams, not that many chances, and I thought we kind of established that. And then we didn't get through the neutral zone. They got their forecheck going, and capitalized. But again, I thought Roos played really well for us, and those are good moments. You got to, you got two good teams here. Not every shift is going to be a great shift, and you got to be able to rebound. But I thought the response from a lot of players was really good. They say great experience for us to continue to get better, and we'll have to get better for tomorrow.
Puck management's been an issue at times. Do you think that was an issue, especially on the back end, kickstarting your transition offensively?
Tell me more, if it's been a problem.
Well, just in spurts, obviously. Tonight, puck management coming out of your own zone at times.
Okay, I'll have to look at the tape.
Other question in English?
Obviously for Caleb there. You guys kind of were down in the first period, and Russo makes that big save to keep the game 1-0 after the first period. How big was that save for Russo for you guys?
Oh, it was huge. We had the start we wanted, but kind of had a slump after that. But shit fires happen, so we just got to adapt after that. But Roos, great job through the whole game. So it was huge for us, especially in the first.
Just can you pass the mic? Like we're just gonna pass the mic if you don't mind. It's gonna be easier. Just keep it in your hand. Just keep it in your hand.
Oh yeah, perfect. Thanks.
Again, or no? It's good.
Question for Gabe. Like Coach Mack said, a little bit of a slow start for you guys. What was the message in the first intermission to come out swinging in the second?
Just sticking to the game plan. He made a plan before the game, and we pre-scouted, and we got away from it for a little bit, but just getting pucks deep and keeping it simple.
Other question in English? One last question in English?
Heading into game 2, what's the focus from a team aspect and being ready to go? Maybe Gabe and Caleb both.
I just think, just working hard just like we did tonight. Puck management is important, and I thought we were physical right from the start, and we just got to wear them down and keep doing what we did that tonight.
Question in English? French? Caleb, tes impressions sur le match?
C'est un très bon match, honnêtement. On a sorti d'une belle manière, puis après ça, on n'a peut-être pas été autant solide qu'on voulait, mais Rousseau a vraiment été excellent pour nous par la suite, puis il a vraiment fait des gros key saves, surtout en première période. Puis le reste du match, je trouve juste vraiment on a stick au game plan, puis ça a très bien été.
Caleb, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait de bien selon toi aujourd'hui et qu'est-ce que vous devez faire mieux demain?
C'est jouer dans notre identité, honnêtement. Je crois qu'on a bien fait de setter notre tombe, puis on joue à la maison, donc on veut faire ce qu'on a à faire, puis des choses à changer, ça va vraiment le de regarder le vidéo, puis de revenir avec ça pour demain arriver près.
D'autres questions? D'autres questions?
In French for Coach and Gabe?
Yeah.
No.
Let's start. I got to learn. I got to get some. Anyways, thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Very much. Great questions.
That is all.
Good show.
Thank you.
I could say the same thing about you.